Okay, we have the EmBe Fall League 5th and 6th grade week 7 video. Again, the kids should know to come in right away and start with their warm-up, 3-person weave, 20 passes total, not in a row, triangle passing, and then triangle setting, and finish with their arm warm-up. This week we're going to be working on out-of-system attacking. So just like in week 5 when we did out-of-system setting, we'll get set up the exact same way. Here we're just showing the 2 lines, but we'll have left back and right front going as well, just so we can attack from both sides and set from both sides. With setting, remember we're aiming 20 feet high, 5 feet off the net, 5 feet in the court, just so we're leaving ourselves room for error and giving our hitters time to get to the ball. Attacking wise, we want to try and stay behind the ball and really encourage the girls to just swing as hard as they can. Work on having a fast arm and staying aggressive. If they need to set it over or pass it over, that's okay, but we want to try and emphasize being aggressive and attacking the ball. From there, we'll go on to serving. We're going to do one-leg serving again this week. A really great drill to put a lot of emphasis and focus on the toss and then having that fast arm. So again, we really need to be consistent with our toss. It needs to be out in front, high enough to where we can give that ball a high five. So it's kind of in that medium position. It's not on top of our head, but it's not way out in front of our body. We kind of find that happy medium there. And then we have to have a fast arm as well. We don't have that step to where we can add in that body momentum. So we really have to have that fast arm. We got to get that elbow back, drive through, and then whip with that hand. Again, once they get back to the end line, they can go on 2 feet. The high school girls are still on 1 foot here, but we'll go on to 2 feet. Again, a lot of emphasis on that consistent toss. Fast arm into contact so we can have the best options to get the ball over. Here we're going to work on some defense, so we're showing shadow drill. Laurel is out on the outside acting as the coach here, and we're just working on where we need to go for defense so we can balance out the court and have the best chance of digging a ball that comes over. The way we have it set up, the person in right front right now would go up and block. They would be the blocker. They can always drop off as well. But then middle front and left front will drop off to the court and they'll take the short balls. We have our left back and our right back start about at the 10-foot line, and they're going to drop back as well and kind of take those medium passes in the middle of the court. And then that middle back player will be the person that stays deep and takes all the deep balls. So here we're showing what we'll do next week when we progress into actually playing the ball out. But here is what we do for the middle attack. Again, the same thing. The middle will go up and block. The other 2 front row players will drop off a little bit towards the middle of the court with this one to take those short passes that go over. Left back and right back will drop back as well to take those medium area passes in the middle of the court. And the back row, middle back will take all the deep passes that go towards the serve line. Lastly, we'll show on the right side. So a lot of times in 5th and 6th grade we don't have a lot of right side attacks, but it's good for the kids to know and work on that as well. But again, now left front will go up and block, middle front and right front will drop back off the net and kind of take the short balls. Left back and right back will take the medium balls, they'll drop off as well, and middle back will stay deep. We like to say about 25 feet, so they're about 5 feet in from that end line, taking all the deep balls that go behind everybody else. But really we're just trying to get into a position where we have the court covered as best as we can. We don't want to have all 3 people at the net and all 3 back row players lined up. We want to try and even out the court a little bit so we have people covering short, medium, and deep passes. Lastly, we'll go into ball control progression 2. The last 2 weeks we've done progression 1, so we're going to challenge ourselves a little bit more here. With this progression, we're still starting out with a pass. Instead of a full-on catch and be done, we're going to set to our partner, they'll tip it over, and then we catch it over on the other side. If we need to modify it, We can pass, and then maybe we catch, and then we give our teammate a toss, and then they tip over and catch on the other side. But if we can, we want to work to a pass, set, tip like the older girls are doing here. So the person that passes will tip the ball over, and the person that sets the ball will catch the ball over on the other side.